Okay, it's Monday the 13th. Doing this around 11 o'clock in the morning. Couldn't do it yesterday because I worked and I just did not have a chance. I didn't get home from work until 1:30 this morning, actually. But anyway, temperatures today will moderate in eastern PA. They'll be above freezing temperatures, even 40s in Jersey, Delaware, and South and Philadelphia area down there. Elsewhere to the west, the cold air is coming in. Temperatures stay in the 20s today. As we go to the nighttime hours, you can see temperatures really drop off. Here's morning temperatures around 7 a.m. A lot of single digits out here in western PA. And Temperature's still a little moderate in the east, teens to 20s, but everybody's below freezing. As you go during the day on Tuesday, you can see gone are the 30s and the 40s. They're replaced with upper 20s to around 30. Western part of PA, basically, you're in the teens for the day. And then as we go into this takes you to around, I want to make this is around midnight. You can see temperatures still around 10 degrees to the east, teens and 20s. But you can see that little blue below freezing there. And it kind of crawls into Pennsylvania before morning, but in Laurel Highlands. But a lot of single digits down here. The air's clear, so the temperatures can drop. Elsewhere up here, you can pretty much see where the squalls and the snow flurries, and this is where the clouds are at. So you can see the difference with no clouds. The temperatures drop more. So, and in the east, temperatures stay in the 20s. I want to stretch this out a little bit, skip a few days, and then I want to kind of show you where um, we do have a little bit of a warm up this week. I didn't say this was the week for the brutal cold, but I want to take you out to Saturday and Sunday. You can see it's basically nothing really cold. And actually, on Saturday during the day, the whole state of Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Delaware are above freezing on Saturday. So again, now, I didn't say that the cold air was coming in then, but you'll see the cold air come back in next week. But here's the kicker. There's going to be a storm that's going to come up through the coast here, but it's not going to be your typical nor'easter where Delaware, Jersey, Philly gets smashed a little bit too close to shore. So temperatures will be above freezing down there when the storm comes through. But as the storm clears, you'll see the cold air rush in behind it. This is in the morning hours on the 20th, and you can see definitely temperatures have gotten colder again behind the storm. And then as you get into Tuesday morning, you can see a little bit single digits through the Poconos, central PA, all over western PA. And this the southeastern part of the state in Jersey. You're still in this teens in Allentown and Reading. You get down towards Philly, you might hang on to 20. But then the colder air comes in more Wednesday night into Thursday, and now you've got widespread temperatures below zero here, single digits south of that towards Reading and Allentown down that way. In Philly, you're down around 10 degrees or so, but you can see in Pittsburgh, you're around 3. So you can see temperatures are going to get cold, and that's just the first blast of cold air coming through. And This takes you to Saturday, still pretty cold, some below zero temperatures up here towards Bradford and single digits. Now, I want to talk about the snow. Now, here's Saturday. And again, this Saturday was the day that I told you the temperatures, once again, would be pretty warm in the east, cold to the west, and temperatures during the day would pick up. Hang on, review this once more. This is Saturday afternoon. This is the day I told you everybody just gets above freezing. But we do have the reason for that is you have a southerly flow. So you can have mixed precipitation coming through the state in the form of rain. Some areas can get some wet snow. As this moves through, you can see it's not your typical snowstorm. But then as it clears, the cold air will come in, and then you have a storm running up along that front. This is Saturday afternoon, and you can see there's some heavier snow here. uh, where it sets up right along the border where the rain is at. And then as it moves through, it continues to snow back here, Poconos down here, even in Harrisburg, you switched over. The rain is towards southeastern PA. And then you'll see as we move on, this is around 8 o'clock Sunday night. We move on, there is around midnight, and it's changed to snow in Reading and Allentown, northern New Jersey. And then as the storm clears out, there's a little bit of snow behind it for Jersey as you get into Monday morning, and then it kind of clears out, and then you're kind of good for a while. Anything that does happen is snow squalls, and this takes you through the week. This takes you into Sunday morning, and then you have another system here that's going to come through to the southern part of the state here around the 27th. And that's something to keep an eye on because that could become a nor'easter if it lines up correctly. Total snow here. Let's look at that snowstorm. This would be the snowstorm for the 19th and the 20th. Again, you can see the Poconos in northeastern PA. You can get 6 inches or more out of this as of right now. Everybody else, you're in that 2 to 4 inch range. Down towards Philadelphia, it's just a dusting. Central New Jersey, maybe an inch. Northwestern New Jersey, you're in that 3 to 4 inch area as that first storm comes through. And then as that one clears out, we have nothing behind that as we get into later in the week. Then we have this little other system that wants to come up. And again, right now it just shows it right in the southern part of Pennsylvania here, Philly, a couple inches or so. But I kind of expect this to go a little further north because behind it is Arctic air and it will feed into the warmer air. And I think that's where you'll see a storm kind of brew up. But exactly where it brews up right now off the coast, it's showing it south of PA. But I kind of got a feeling it's going to be a little bit further north. And I think these snow totals are going to change more to the north as you get around the 27th and the 28th. How much snow total since we started on this? Okay, now this just came in, and this is that storm I told you I think would be further inland. And now the later run here shows around the 27th, 28th. It's further inland. So maybe it's starting to see what I see. So it would put a pretty good snowstorm down here in southeastern PA, Poconos, northern New Jersey. I have to keep an eye out for it, but this was just added. Literally, I'm showing it to you as I got it. And so this is what this run is showing here. I think it's where it might end up is something like this because that cold air is going to come rushing in the back. And again, we get into the first week of February after that cold shot of air, things are going to warm up. And you always need a storm right around the time when that warm air is fighting the cold air. And that's why I think something like this is quite possible. All right, everybody, take care, be safe. I will update this thing tomorrow. All right, take it easy.